hope Davey fuck you up.
Yeah.
I hope Davey fuck you up, man. He said, I know you against me.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want my money. I said, I hope Davey whoop your ass.
That's exactly what happened.
I said that right there on live to him, y'all. So mind you now, but the whole time, as the whole fight going on, cause I'm losing more and more confidence in Davey Ruffin. I should say I'm losing confidence in Patrick. I ain't do that because I know that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I'm losing more and more confidence in him. I'm not really feeling where he going with this. I'm not really feeling where his mind stayed at. I'm not really feeling nothing how he moved. I'm looking like he's wilding, but he's taking it serious. He was training.
He was.
He was training. And I kept saying, like, man.
Silently training, too.
Yeah, he was training.
He was.
He was training.
I think that, from what I see, his trainer is a very good trainer. Like, if you look at his history and things. And
hold on. I think it's all stuck. Let me see something. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
What I got that?
I thought it did. Let me see. Make sure it didn't. Nah, we good. Just making sure, y'all. We want to make sure that we get all this footage. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna make sure we get all this footage in there, man. 'Cause this is a raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? Podcast right here for y'all, man. This is raw and uncut. You want some ice? You good?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure we get all this footage. We want everything to be properly, you know what I'm saying? We want everything to be properly, make sure we get all this out because this is very, very privileged information. This is, for me, and Site's point of view. That's why, man, we wanted to run this first podcast, man, run up Raw and Uncut, man. Businessman podcast, Raw and Uncut, man, right then and there. We want y'all to see this right here from us, man, and our mind state, man. So y'all caught a quick little up close of Bustamove nose heads, but it's okay though. I'm not editing it out. I'm not cutting it out. We gonna leave it right there, just like that, man. That's what we doing. We want y'all to know, man. This right here is what's going on. So, back to what I was saying. He took it serious though.
He did.
He took it serious. He trained. Shout out to Coach T. I'm gonna clap it up for Coach T. Shout out to Coach T, man. Coach T, very good trainer. You know what I'm saying? He very good trainer. But everybody like, Bustamove with Davey, like, you were Ant the whole time. I was not. I just saw that you didn't really have no real fight in you, Shawty. You're not a fighter. I said, cause he's not fluent enough with his movement for fighting. I said, Ant is natural. You can tell he's more fluent. Boom, boom. Ant, it came more natural as he was working.
And let me say this too. If Ant was to train for as long as Davey would have trained,
that'd have been bad for Davey.
Because, and when you fighting, it's who got more dog in him. Who's in better shape and who has more dog. And even though he was out of shape, he was still swinging back. He was protecting himself to a certain point where he didn't get knocked out.
They was both swinging.
Yeah, they were. He protected himself.
And much as I'm not, much as right now, at this present point in time of my life, I'm not the biggest fan of Davey Ruffin. I ain't gonna trash you, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Because you fought. You trained, you fought, you came out. Like I said it when Ant and Flock fell out. I told Ant, I ain't never seen you come to my team by yourself. Not one time. You saw me by my team by yourself. I never seen it. What I said was, Flock was always there. I don't like you and Flock falling out like that right there. I know Davey put up by himself the last time.
I understand Ant with that though.
I do too because I do too because you know I'm not disputing. I'm just saying, but this is the game where it comes in at though, cause where everybody feel the real. I'm just saying, I'm just calling an ace a spade a spade. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that you know what I'm saying. I wasn't going. It's so blasphemy to me. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Davey right now, I'm not gonna sort him like he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I just don't like your courage, Short. I don't like your courage. Clearly, you have mental health issues. Both of y'all done talk fly to me. That's why I paid both of y'all. I was paying you. You know, like, I mean, so it's just like wow to me, man, because I don't really take this social media thing serious enough to where I let it get, because I know for a fact when I get up in your presence, your whole demeanor gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do stand 6'4", 250. It's not a game. You know, I guess Dave was saying, Bustamove, come on, Bustamove, I'm a businessman, whatever you want to do, my guy, do your thing. But I know for a fact, unlike Ant, you still ain't got in my presence yet. You done talked all this flag conversation with me, but you still ain't got in my presence yet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I say, I can double back to Craig. I went to strike 1, strike 2. I was on live, you came on, you talked flag, get on live. I just like lost it this one time, but before I lost it and went to the internet, I called you first, shorty. And you told me again, where you at? I'm about to pull up. You never pulled up, but what you did do was you reversed it on me. You took me to your arena of the Verbal Gymnastic and you just spanked me with your men, you know what I'm saying, on live. You still ain't getting my presence. That was strike 2. Strike 3, I'm coming to the fight. Me and my man, we gonna come with 100 deep. I'm gonna give him all my, listen, keyword, I'm gonna give my tickets to my men. I can give my tickets out. You can. I told Sice, I'm not stopping the tickets coming in there. Exactly Sice said, man, you think we stopping from coming in there, cuz? That's exactly what I said. And I said, no. I said, let him come.
Let me tell you, I called him. I said, because of the environment, when a fight is going on, everybody in my brain has to be calm because anything could break out. So I said, you want to tell them that? You want me to tell them that they can't come like in the best way? He said, no. He said, no. He said, not at all. He said, they are more than welcome to come. I said, I'm going to find. I said, damn, well.
Because you know what I will say is, I thought you was going to come. I've lost all respect for you, Craig. I have no respect for you at all now. So I said, maybe he gonna give us tickets.
He told me he was coming the day before.
I mean,
I talked to him. He said he was coming.
I lost all respect for you. I said he gonna give his tickets to his men, and I said he gonna come because I said they're not really selling them. Clearly, you ain't really selling no tickets. I sold tickets. You sold tickets. My other team sold tickets. Other people who had concerts sold their tickets. You might have got a couple of tickets off. It wasn't on PlayStation and J's worth of tickets, but you might have got a couple. You look fake sweet. Like, well, y'all, I don't know, but by my calculation, Bustamove is a numbers man. By my calculation, y'all ain't finesse nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get off of that. And I don't fear no one and no man but Allah. So let's get off of that. So, you talked all that fly stuff. You was coming, this and that, and you didn't even come. You didn't even come to the event. Esco came to the event.
He definitely did.
But you were very quiet, Esco. You was all to the cut, chilling to the side. You was very quiet. Very quiet. You even spoke, young fella. You don't remember that? You spoke.
Oh, Esco?
He spoke. What's up, Bustamove? I looked at him, John, like, Block looked at me and said, we doing business. My block. I said, what's up, y'all? I spoke to Ant. Me and Ant was tightening the business side of things up, making sure he was straight and everything. Because y'all finna realize is the way we ran this whole fight was we wanted to make sure Ant Glizzy, who had a lot of options in the town, that's what hurt us. 2 things I feel that hurt us in this fight. We were selling tickets and we hadn't even got y'all an address, man. This was a very successful event. We put over 500 people in there.
Easy.
So that means I had over 300 paying customers. Easy. So, but we had to make sure Ant was safe. This was about being Ant. From day one, me and Ant's going to discuss Ant being safe. So, when someone else is not in the ring or the rim that Ant conducts itself in as far as, the trolling and the rubber gymnastics field, you don't have to worry about things of that nature. You just promote everything, this and that, because you always said y'all been not giving the address straight out.
Yeah, we dropped the address the day before. Maybe the day prior, probably 2 days at the most before the fight.
And I say this right here, I get that, but the bread that we were investing into this fight, we had no room for error. You know what I'm saying? We needed everybody to know where it was at, things of that nature. We needed everybody to know, but we tried to conduct ourselves. And the part thing that really disturbs me the most is that we definitely put on a great show.
It was a great show.
A great show.
Great show.
No drama.
None.
Great.
All the fights were good. All the fights were good. Every single
we
fight.
We doing a podcast right now. I'll call you back in a minute, fool. You all right?
I mean, it was a very good show.
I will take care of business. I'll call you back in a minute. We doing a podcast. It's live, and I ain't even editing this out. Boo-Boo the Truth just called, y'all. Y'all see that? Boo-Boo the Truth.
Shout out my man Boo.
So yeah, so we gonna. I call you once we done the podcast, all right? All right. So yeah, it was a great event, y'all. Great event. No drama. No, you know what I'm saying. We went through the whole event. Everybody, you know what I'm saying. It was cool. Cold-blooded, cool, man. I was doing what I do as a businessman, flowing through, very accessible, mingling with everybody. We ain't ducking nothing over here. We doing business. It's business. It's never personal. It's business. You know what I'm saying? So now, You know, we here. Strike 3. Craig, you didn't show up. We all for that now.
Shout out Wesley Snipes.
I mean,
New
Wesley
Jack
Snipes.
City.
New Jack City, baby.
New Jack City.
You know what I'm saying?
Always business, never personal.
Always business, never personal. And that's why I told Cuz, I'm going to take the personal side out of this. I want the body feelings. I want them here.
Yeah.
I know I can duck myself. And I know for a fact when a lot of dudes get in my presence, it ain't about nothing. Y'all don't be on nothing. You either speak or you don't speak, but you don't be on nothing. So I wasn't tripping. That's why I said, nah, because then you make it more than what it is when you try to turn someone away. What I said to you, girl? I said, you are making more of an issue because I don't fear no man but Allah. And Allah not a man. Allah is my God. So I'm not going to let no man break my peace over no terabytes, gigabytes, and nanobytes. We ain't doing that. Because if you manage to get in my presence, we'll deal with it accordingly. We'll talk it out. We'll fight it out. We'll hash it out. We'll deal with it accordingly. Long story short, now, boom. We moving on. We ain't, you know, so now the fight that went on, fighting against Myrtle Beach, Fort Lauderdale, fighting against, you know, everybody having a bad taste in mouth from the nerd that was getting put out there. Shout out to all them bloggers, man, that keep standing on my content, drop it on their page, and keep going up 20, 30,000 followers. Yeah, bust me by the time it's in my own revenue. I done got y'all enough money. I done paid enough bills for y'all. We about to pay these bills right here. That's what we on right now. Man, Businessman Podcast, episode 1. We about to pay these bills over here, man. So y'all better tune in and get the full truth, man, and see how everything played out. So now everything that went on, and I said this right here. In this arena that they're calling the trolling and all that, the bid and all that, bid TV and everything, you gotta make yourself look sweet. I was telling Big Reds earlier, I kept saying, for every 50 people don't like me, it's another 50 that do like me. For every 50 people be like, man, we're busting move on, it's another 50 people be like, man, I love the movement he doing. For every 50 people that, man, he on some clown shit, it's another 50 people saying, man, he on some man time.
I respect it.
I respect it. I can't please everybody. But I guarantee you, I just said 300 people, the 150 over here, gonna stay out my way. When you see me, you gonna speak. Or you not, but you ain't gonna do nothing to me. And it's cool. And that's what I don't respect everybody like, oh, man, you a bully. I ain't no bully. I'm giving y'all law. I'm telling you the truth. Like, David kept picking this nerve that I wanted to put my hands on him, man. You ain't want to, man, shorty. Only person, and I apologize to the fans, the observers, and the customers, the only person I threw my hands on was Cray the whole time.
Oh.
Real talk. Yeah. And you went 0 for 3 to get in my presence, shorty. 0 for 3.
You probably, and I'm not saying nothing about your character, you probably won't even see Cray no more. He's just, everything has a time. This is me. Everything has a time. So that fight stuff and that scam, you wasn't that scammable and all of that. It was, like you said, it was never a scam. It was never.
And another thing too, I want right here. Aunt Glizzy, y'all keep talking about Aunt Glizzy through the fight. Aunt gassed out.
Real.
That's a.
Yeah,
and
that's
ain't
all
throw,
he did.
You can't throw no fight when your ass land on the ground. You land on the goddamn ring like, Aunt gave it all he had, Slim.
Yeah.
But Aunt had in his mind state though, I'm gonna go hard for the. What he went? He went too solid.
Yeah, too solid.
I'm gonna go hard and get every punch I can and pop Davey up much as I can. And when his body, he didn't think his body was shut down the way it did. When that body shut down, that's not throwing a fight.
He shut down.
That's not. He gassed out.
He threw up. He couldn't move.
I called it though, did I not, cuz? Mm-hmm. I said, I personally think, and it's more fluent with his hands, but I said, due to David's conditioning, and congratulations, Dave Ruffin, you won the fight, Slim. I can't take that from you. Once Ant couldn't come out for that last round, that's a TKO knockout. That's in the boxing world, that's a win for you. You won the fight. I'm not taking that from you. Then you keep acting like, well, you said we had no contract. Yeah, we had a contract. It's all on YouTube and Instagram and everything. I said, where is your contract? Ant got his contract. Bustamove got his contract. Davey, you misplaced your contract. You left it somewhere. You did what you want. Listen, I'm not getting to all that. You misplaced your contract. The most important thing that you got right now, you misplaced it. I mean, something you want to touch bases on, cuz? You want to touch bases on?
Nah, I think, just shout out to more fights. More fights coming. This y'all be surprised at how many people now want to fight once the Ant and Davey got in. And that's the biggest part. Getting in the ring. And they did it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I can say whatever I want to say. He can say whatever he want to say. They actually got in.
They got in the ring and they bumped. But I mean, I say this right here, though. I want to touch bases on how I want done. I just, man, I Bustamove. I like to talk, man. I mean, man, I ain't want to over talk cuz to my baby cuz at a couple points he wants to touch bases on. Now I want to get up to the present time and matter because, end of the time, boom. I'm more of a get up on me in person. I'm more of a person that say, I want your presence because presence is better than this right here all day in the paint, y'all. The presence is what's gonna make it where you at, how's it going, what's the mind state of it. You know what I'm saying? That's where you see where a real man is built at when y'all up on each other. Like I get appalled when I hear somebody say, you got Curry. Curry, where? When? How? Who? By who? Over the internet? No. Now you get in front of me and you curry me and I don't react or handle my business, you got me, son. You got me. But I'm appalled how a lot of you dudes using this internet, man, as a scapegoat to try to boost your ego like you more than what you are. You feel what I'm saying? And, I've never seen so many dudes, man, knock so many other people. Like, shout out to Toya and Casino Diamond. Like I say, one thing about Bustamove, man, I think that's where me and Davey's very first that came from. I was following him on live and on lives because I was trying to really observe what we were doing. Because everybody like, Bustamove, you never know live about your life. I have not. But you got to keep in mind, the way this whole thing played out, it played out on live for the last 3 years. So now I got to step in this arena because I'm more the vocal person on this side of our partnership. I'm the one that can take the trolling. I'm the one that can take the backlash because at the end of the day, I'm the one that can take it. So I said, you know what though? Cuz sit back and let me deal with this on this end. You handle your end. Because when it's all said and done, shit, almost toward the end of the fight, I wasn't even talking to Ant and Davey at the end. Sykes was dealing with all that. Everything that he done with Davey and Ant, Sykes dealt with it. You feel what I'm saying? Because tempers was flaring, attitudes was getting up there, so it was never an issue to where I could really, really, really entertain them dudes sometimes. It was like we were just that far past gone mentally with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I was calling Davey to talk some business, and I had just, shout out to Toya, man. She had went up for the Bad Girls. I think that's what it was called, basically the Bad Girls thing. And she had got the first ticket. Everybody like, oh, they bet picked the people. Like, I never understand so much why the hate be so strong, just in general. Not for Toya, not for Davey, not for Ant, not for me, not for Sykes, but just strong hating in general. Oh, they already picked everybody. Here no there. So that's the dispersion and something that woman went through to get to where she was at. And she got a ticket. She got her a ticket. And man, shout out to Panda. I looked up at Panda, got a ticket too. They gave Panda a ticket. You feel what I'm saying? So when that was going on, I had now Bustamove I'm a numbers person. I had seen that she had a lot of ladies and gentlemen tagged the Zeus Network on about her getting to. So she had like 790 tags. And I had like officially counted like 400, 300, 400 people that was like different people tagging. So I said to myself, if she could bring 200 out of this 400, that's a bag for us. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I had called Dave and I was talking to him about some other business, and he was like, I'm like, yeah, man, Toy, man, people ask her, she coming and they want her to host, man, I'm gonna go ahead, do business with her, let her host. Who? What? Nah, that's my bitch. That's my bitch. I said, what? Man, that's my bitch. Why they want her to host? I said, huh? I said, hey, Holmes, are you serious right now? Yeah, she can't do nothing with me. She can't get no money with me. Anything I'm a part of, she can't be a part of. I said, dog, you can't be serious right now. He was dead ass serious. He like flipped the fuck out.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Man, he like flipped out. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, flipped out. Bustamove got a lot of phones, man. Bustamove got a lot of phones, and I'm missing one. And we on the pad right now. But I was like, wow. So by this time, I done told Cuz like, yeah, Cuz man, he don't want her to do it. This is our prize main attraction, main event, I ain't gonna let her do it. So, you know, Diamond, because I basically raised Diamond and Real in the go-go game. When they was younger, they had that band called Necessary Chaos. They was cranking too. It was an all lesbian.
That's because she can fucking sing like.
Yes, it was an all.
I tell her like each week, send me this video you sing. Sing me this.
Man, listen, that was she can sing. That was all. You know what I'm saying? They had some hits, man. That was an all-girl lesbian band, and they was strong. Shout out to the LGBT community. Are they about to fight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ryan gonna beat him.
No.
Ryan gonna beat Rolly.
No.
We gonna bet on that day.
Yeah, we can bet.
Right now. Which one bet? Bet $1,000.
That's damn. You got a lot of. He not gonna beat him though. He's too awkward.
Man, bet $1,000.
Right, 500.
500. I take 500.
500.
I take $45. I try to get him 1,000, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I take the 500. Brian Garcia and Rolly Ramirez about to fight, man. Rolly and me and Cuz just back. I'm going with you again. It just came up. I'm going with you again, Ryan. Please don't let this awkward swinging boy beat you. He's too awkward.
Listen, he's too awkward. He's too strong.
He's strong.
He's strong.
Because Tank was scared of his power.
Yeah, he's too strong.
So
Ryan don't got no chin. Remember that. 500.
Nah, Ryan got 500. Ryan got a chin.
Nah.
Ryan got a chin. He took some of Tank's good punches. Ryan ain't got no body. But Ryan gonna prepare for this though, because Ryan with that belt. Rolly got a belt. Ryan with that belt. This gonna be Rolly last payday and Rolly out of there. But listen, y'all, so you know what I'm saying? He out of there. He gonna lose Rolly out of there. So listen, y'all, so now while all that's going on, I raised Diamond and, you know, man, shout out to the LGBT community. Man, you know, we support that community, man. We support anyone in all walks of life. We don't knock no one's sexual orientation or what they do or how they move. That's not our style, man. We want everybody to be happy. So whatever makes you happy, roll with it. You get what I'm saying? So, mind you now, while that's going on, you know, we try to tell what's going on. We get Toya and Diamond on the phone, man. Look, man, blah. Because that Davey hates Diamond. Oh, my God. I'm like, Holmes, I love her. He hates her. So,
I mean, what's another word? It's past hate.
Infinity hate. He infinity hates that girl. Like, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy. So, excuse me. So, now I'm just like, man, you know, blah. He don't want y'all to come. Diamond like, nah, don't do that. Don't mess her bag up. Let her go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I won't come. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and let her do it. He like, nah. So mind you, I go to sleep, wake up. Davey and Toya is going crazy on live, y'all. I mean, I had it in my phone. I don't know which one I had. They were going crazy on live.
And I was against that. I was against because I love her. I love Diamond. Wow, that's all right.
That's crazy, man.
More money.
More money, man.
More money.
You know what I'm saying? They were going crazy. I had the live, man. They was going crazy. So when I woke up to like, man, what the hell is going on, man? I was like, man, what is going on? So I had both phones going, looking at both the lives like,
oh yeah, at the same time.
I was looking like, man, they just like going up. But I mean, to Toya's point of view, she had a strong point of view. Why stop my bag? To Davy's point of view, he felt how he felt. So maybe if you don't want her on your bag, and this is you are the main attraction.
You're never wrong for how you feel.
You're never wrong for how you feel.
You're never wrong. You're never wrong for how you feel. So I understood how you felt, but because I'm such a Diamond fan.
There you go. I had them both. Going up. I had them both going up right here, man. I was looking at both of them like, what I done woke up? I'm looking at my mind like, what I done woke up to? So then I started saying like, man, oh man, Bustamove, you wrong, you this, you that. I'm wrong. What am I wrong for trying to do business? I had told myself that Toya could make me another $10,000. I'm gonna roll with that. I'm like, let's do it, cause see, truth be told, we're gonna be technical. Reason why I was so not opposed to Esco being a part of the event, even though I never like showing his courage from the beginning, he was Ant's blood brother.
Yeah.
And I kept saying he'd keep Ant engaged, because if he invested his money into it, he'd keep Ant engaged to not fuck his money up. But when Young never invested his money, by this time we done grew a relationship with Ant. We started saying Ant's courage. Yeah. We started saying, you know, and a lot of things me and Ant discussed, I wouldn't even put on this podcast, man, because I'm a businessman, but I'm also on man time. A lot of things that Davey said, I would never put on this podcast. No matter what happens, I'm a businessman, but I'm also on man time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as this is going on, a lot of things that Tom said, I wouldn't put on this podcast because I'm a businessman, but I'm also on man time. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, while all this going on now, you know, now it's like, let's just get through the event now, cuz. I'm saying now, because now it's like, we done put 3 Black on it, Kenny Sway on it, man. Undercons, man. Oh, man. Shout out to Keezy 202, man, for being a ring girl.
Man,
you
Gary
know,
Russell,
man, Gary Russell,
DeMar,
everybody, man. Allen Russell, you know what I'm
My girl said the only female boxer there.
Man, listen, man. Shout out to J. Cole, the comedian. Tiger, Shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole called me. J. Cole called me and say, Busta. I say, what's up, Jay? She say, the fight's still going on. I said, it is. She said, I'm coming through. I said, okay, Jay, come on through.
Man, we got Day-Day. David Green.
Man, shout out to Day-Day, man. Like I say, man, shout out to everybody that attended, man, the whole event, man. It was a beautiful event. So, I mean, that's the part I think that really disturbed me the most with all this nonsense that's going on. We're taking away from the event that we had. We had a dynamite event. We had a drama-free, dynamite event, man. All the people, I mean, like, besides, like...
All black people, drama-free.
All black people, Slim. Shout out to all the vendors, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Lamb chops.
My man Shaq had, I swear to God, I was farting lamb chops for like 2 days, Slim. I had like 4 plates of that shit,
yeah. Them lamb chops right there.
It was fire.
I'm telling y'all, I'm still trying to find, bro. Them Jones.
Man, my man Shaq, man, from down in Charles County, man. Shout out to my man Shaq. Man, he got a grill with a lamb chop recipe, Slim. That's crazy.
Man, shout out to Shonda Honda for the dip. She had.
Man, the ice cream truck was out there and everything, man.
Nah. That joke was
shout out to the whole security staff.
Oh, listen, from the front to the back.
They said they thought we had Barack Obama on that joke. They said, hey, yeah, this joke. Matter of fact, I think who said this? Somebody said, man, they got Secret Service out this joke. Hey, son, we wasn't playing no games, man. Shout out to the security staff, man, that came through, man.
They found 3 people trying to hide in the trunk, in the back of the seat. Hey, Sice on the radio, come to the front. What you got to do? I'm like, yeah, y'all on it.
They on it.
They on it.
Because you know what, though? I was committed. We were committed. They were committed to making this a safe event for everybody. In the midst of this, let me say this right here. Our deepest apologies for that ring. Hey, y'all, listen. It was the wildest ring I ever seen in my life.
We need a moment of silence for that ring.
Drop your head too good.
Terrible.
If I had a bell, I'd go ding, ding, ding. I get a standing 3-count bell ring for that. Yeah. And the bad part about it was, so that's not the normal ring that they usually use. That wasn't a normal ring.
It is, but I don't know why did it look different?
Because they try to add wings to it. They try to that's what happened. They try to add little platforms for the trainers to stand on, and that's what made it look different. They try to add more to it. Which, I mean, to their defense, to Toe and Ilzak, man, they were trying to give us a better environment. I mean, a better setting for the ring. But they overcompensated and overspread themselves, which made it look even more cheesy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's where that came in, that man. But you know, shout out to Ilzak and Toe for making that right, though.
Shout out, yeah, they did.
They completely.
Well, Ilzak and his brother, actually.
Okay.
Or his uncle, the old guy. The old guy, yeah. He was.
Well, I said it right. I'm a definitely involved Toe as well because I know he's part of that team.
Yeah.
Part of that team. You know, and I know because Toe was my man. I come up with Toe, so I was personally calling Toe personally, like, man, look, Slim, this is crazy. I don't like how this going. Man, I'm gonna call him, man. All right, so shout out to them for making that right. Yeah, they definitely made that right, man. I appreciate it, Slim.
That was a hard thing to get around, though, y'all.
Man, that thing was crazy, man. That thing was crazy. You know,
say, man, I thought I was gonna die in the ring. I'm like,
yeah. It was pretty bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't the best of looks for the ring, man. You know, well,
you got us through. It got us through.
Because I tell all the time, when you get right here with it, now it becomes to we gotta just get through the event now. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to get through May the 27th. As y'all see, man, we done gave y'all so many roller coasters, ups and downs with this event. You know what I'm saying? So let's get, because we gonna wrap this up pretty soon, man. This was a dynamite first podcast, man. You know, time flies, man. Time flies when you're having fun, when you're speaking your truth, when you're telling your side, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that's going to observe this podcast and watch this podcast and subscribe to this, man, and get ready for a whole lot of big boy things coming from Now to Never and Bustamove Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Mark Chopper, man, we definitely looking forward to doing some business with you. Janice the Freak, we looking forward to doing some business with you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shout out to Dirt Flow, Love at the Locker, Monique, her sister, Calandra. We looking forward to doing business with a lot of people, man. You know, shout out to all the boxers, man, you know, that's tapping in with us, man. Because, I mean, you know, what people do is when they in their feelings, man, they start throwing schism in the game, man. Like, I didn't respect David trying to start a boxing. I didn't respect it. I didn't take it serious, but I didn't respect it.
It's a lot of people that has tried to start it, and then when they get to see what it takes mentally to just get it there.
I had 2 mental breakdowns in this whole situation. This shit drove me crazy, man. And you chose it. My block list is crazy, son. I reset the whole block list, and I had to take it up to another notch. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be wildin', you know what I'm saying? But I say this right here, though. So let's get to the present point and moment right now. Bustamove says, meet me in the present and meet me in the physical. So we, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can look past all the slick talking across the internet. Now, if you get in my presence, you do that slick talking to me, then we got a problem, Slim. Because now it's just no respect. Because across the internet, you just really you bluffing. You ain't on nothing and you bluffing. But if you get in my presence and you do that to me, there's no respect there. You know what I'm saying? And then Bustamove want to demand his respect. I'm a businessman and I'm gonna demand my respect. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm going to slick talk you, demand yours as well in my presence. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So what I will say is, me and Ant, Ant got a little upset, man, because something I said, he went off on the deep end, like y'all do. This is y'all arena. Lemon Tunchi cussed me out every other week. He's cussing me out. I can't take Lemon serious. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He's cussing me out. I think I'm gonna put the last little joint.
Lemon and curse me out. I don't even know why.
He don't know. He don't know why. Because mental health is a serious issue here in the DMV area.
If he takes a bath and combs his hair, I promise you, he won't curse anybody out. That's all it does. Take a bath.
I've never smelled Lemon stinking.
I don't even think he stinks. I think that his appearance just
No. Now, you know what though? Really, appearance is everything. Hands down.
Yeah,
so mind you, me and Ant had a discussion. We get up on each other. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to, we get
and my man. And my man.
Man, listen, man, shout out to
Ant.
We get up on each other, have a discussion, on man time. And then we go live in his house. A lot of y'all dudes have never been in Ant's house. You know what I'm saying? I was there. Right there at the front door. I was there at Ant's house. Yeah. So, I was there. And, because we got to get the presence is what's going to matter. Any of his presence is going to tell you where it's going to go from here and there. Once you're in my presence, we either going to be men or we're going to be fools. And I like to lean towards the part of being a man, because being a fool is the easy part. I've been doing that too long. I'm tired of being a fool for nothing. I want to be more on the man side. So, we go live. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I had just seen Davy's manager, because he did some slick talking, and wouldn't get up on me, wouldn't come and see me. Man, go see my manager. I wasn't going to do it because I respect your manager. I said I'm going to do it. Saw him that Tuesday. I want to see Ant that Wednesday, but I told Dave's manager, I'm going to see you Thursday. Go live. When I go live, Davey come on the live. The first thing I say when he come on the live, what's up, Davey? I'll be to see you next. That was the first thing I said on my mouth, y'all. What's up, Davey? I'll be to you next. But you were so emotional and so mentally unstable and depressed and stressed that clearly you didn't even hear that. I've been told by numerous of people that they done told you, Bustamove said he was going to come and see you next. You flipped out. Got disrespectful and slick talking and all this other stuff and this and that. And I fell into the rim of feeding into that nonsense. And I was looking like, wow, Slim, like, what are you talking about? And you did all that. Man, I ain't straight and da-da-da-da, da-da-da. I said, David, Ant ain't get all this money. Ant just playing the game right now, because that ain't everybody's business. He's just playing the game. Because I'm going to take care of the money. I'm going to take care of it. I got it. I done gave you more money you probably seen on any show ever in your life. That go for you and Ant for that matter. I don't know if Ant ever made 20 grand for one event. I don't know.
I had to break it down in minutes. They made, they fought for 2 rounds. Y'all made 20 and 10K in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Now, mind you, Davey could have got capped up to $12,000. That's what it 12. He keeps saying, I'm owed $2,000 more, this and this and that and this. He could have got capped up to $12,000. But I thought about it. I never seen no merchandise, Davey. I got it in a text message. But I told Davey, look, home, take 1,000 off. I'm gonna give you 11,000. Cause I knew you didn't want to get the 10. You didn't. We started at 8,500. You got moved to 10, but you wanted to get capped at 12. But to everybody, to the naked eye, it was a dynamite event. Dynamite event. Loved it financially, but I think we overpaid. The security bill was high. Ant was high. Davey was high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, yeah, you know what though? I take $1,000 Bustamove. But you couldn't be patient. Ant was being patient, but you couldn't be patient. So then you went from that to now. I'm looking like, shorty, why would I ever go past the cap number? Because you never made it to get to the cap. You didn't uphold your end of the bargain. On top of that, you told everybody that your manager had your contract. I said, well, that's the case then. Bring the contract to me. Show the contract on live. Go show the contract. We go from there. You couldn't do it. Then I said, you know what, Slim? You know what? Since I know you can't be man enough to get up on me and get in my presence, you had got 6,000 up front. You got 35, 25. You was owed $4,000. Apple paid him the $4,000. Got him the $10,000. You went online like you sent that bread and this and this and that and that and that and this. I got my money and this and this and that. Yeah, even before you best my bread, you tell me you got dudes that I can get gangster with. You got dudes for that. But now you still want to get that other $1,000. I don't get it. I said on my live, and I said on YouTube, come and see me, Slim, we can talk about it, and I'll produce this to you. But you gotta get up on me and get that. I should have never sent you the 4,000, but you know what though? Y'all, the people are so fraudulent at times, the observers, man, curry them. Man, give them their money, Bustamove. Man, curry, Bustamove, drop your nuts, do your thing. Man, Bustamove, be a businessman, give them their money. So I did the businessman thing and gave them their money, and this is what I'm subjected to still. Scrutiny and scrutinize and all this and all that. It's crazy. Why are we doing this, y'all? Why are we doing this? It's crazy. But I'm the big bad boogeyman though, right? I'm the big bad boogeyman though. I don't get it. So, now we out here where we at today, moving on. There was a lot of things left out that could have been brought to the forefront or the light. But we got probably about like 5 to 6 more minutes of this podcast that we're doing. First episode, man, Businessman Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Co-host, we are businessmen, on Instagram, at The Size King, on Instagram, at Bustamove10. Go subscribe to both our Instagrams, man. Go follow us, man. Run our followers up. Subscribe right here to the YouTube channel. Run our YouTube channel up, man. Y'all know what's up. It's your man, Kenneth Bustamove. It's The Size King. So, like I say, at every end of the podcast, we're going to end, was it a good business move or a bad business move? That's what we want to end it for. And every podcast not going to be this long, y'all. Everyone not going to be this long. But we're going to give y'all the podcast, man. We're going to do this more often.
Yes, sir.
This will be a new thing for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to tap into a whole other stream of revenue, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, unlike Dave Ruffin, Ant Glitz was bringing a lot of things to the table. Right. He was bringing a lot of people to the table that was trying to help put money in our pocket. Davey, you was just bringing yourself. I don't know where we went disconnect there, but all the homies like, man, he from Maryland, this and this and that. I don't care where he from. His courage is flawed. I don't mean Davey no problems. Man, why you want to beef with Davey? I'm not beefing with Davey. Why you want to do something? I don't get no points doing nothing for either one of them. Need one to weigh over 150 pounds. Y'all tripping. Here nor there. I weigh over 100 pounds more than both of them dudes. I'm 250.
Yeah, they was 143 and 144.
Yes.
I ain't never seen that shit like that at all.
Yeah, Slim. Slim, that's crazy.
With clothes on.
With clothes on.
And shoes.
And shoes. But I say this right here, cuz. What do you think?
With them?
Was it a good business or was it a bad business situation?
I think that I think it was a great business move. I think it turned bad. I think it just turned bad because of the different things that was happening with Craig, then the things with Esco, then Davey up and down, and then Ant on live. It was just, but it was a great business move. It was great. It could have been if it was just done the next week or the week before, and all of
we would have easily put 1,000 people on that ground.
all that.
We'd have easily put 1,000 people on that ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about like when I say without a doubt, we would have easily put 1,000 people on that grounds, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Every ticket would have sold out.
Great business move.
Great, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a great one. I think it turned bad.
What I will say is right here. I think personally, it was a great idea.
I knew you was gonna say that.
It was a great idea. It was the wrong people.
I don't even want to give it that. I think that if they would have stayed off live, and I know that's how they, a lot. That's what they have to do.
Now, hear me out. I'm not knocking either one of their platforms. Both of their platforms was very strong.
Very.
Both of their platforms was a great entity that helped me build my platform. It built everyone else's platform around them. You feel what I'm saying? I think it was a great business idea. I think it was the wrong people because at the end of the day, due to the fact of the matter, some of the things that have happened and transpired over the last couple of years, it was bigger than this. It was bigger than the boxing match. It had too much emotion. It had too much feelings in it. And that's why I say I think it was the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I think if David would have did something else and Ant would have did someone else, maybe we could have broken it into different parts and that would have made it make sense.
Okay.
But them two together became, because I've never sought neither one of these platforms.
Nah.
Both of them are very strong here in the DMV.
Dynamite. What'd you say? Dynamite.
Dynamite. Both of them are very dynamite here in the DMV.
Yeah.
Both of them are very great in both of their fields. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I say, I just feel like, man, I think that, to make this happen, we did Django'd ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, the movie Django, we overpaid. You feel what I'm saying? Because we saw a vision, because it was a great idea. And the more we saw the great idea, the more they saw the great idea, the more it got distorted. The more it got misconstrued. Because see, even in both of their minds, it was in their mind like, man, we gonna put, I'm telling you, Bustamove, you gonna kill at the door gonna make 100,000. And I'm looking like, yeah, I might be right. That was my game plan. Then I told Davey, I said, well, it went from 100,000 to about, we might be make about 60,000. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? I got the text message when Davey was like, man, he wanted to get capped at $25,000. I said, $25,000? What the hell? That's what the problem is right now is with a lot of this entertainment business right now, that you got to move to the virtual files, the nanobytes and the gigabytes, because people don't want to see no one else eat.
That's true.
I've never seen so many people, man, bash somebody, myself per se, for paying the money out. So now it's a joke that I paid out the money? Nah, I'm a businessman. I chased a bag. I chased a dream. I chased a vision. And I made sure that I compensated everybody at every turn.
That's true.
All I said was, come and see me. I told David, come get your money. Man, you don't fuck with me. I ain't got to come get my money. Nah, you don't want your money there. And I still played fair. And you got 10 grand. And if you want the $1,000 that you feel that you are owed, come see me, man. Come see me. Because I'm a businessman. Now, granted, I could have left you with the 8,500. I didn't do that. I got you to the 10. So you got 10,000 already. 12,000 is off the table. So the one main thing we could agree upon maybe another $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But you got to humble yourself, Slim, and come on and do it the right way. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want to do that, I don't owe you that. Because your number was 85 to 10. We signed a contract. You only had your contract. Where's your contract at? Where's your contract at? And then you're mad at me, Sice King, the whole world, because you misplaced your contract. Because you left your contract somewhere. That's bad business. So, I'm going to end this with, man, at the end of the day, your man Bustamove think it was a great business decision. Just the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, get the glass up, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got, no, we can clean one time. I just right, get you a little more in there. You know, bop, bop, bop. You know. There it is, man. Y'all see what's going on. We businessmen. That was fire. That was a good joke.
No, it was. And